New character. Ah, dwarf. Stout Axe. Oh, that actually... Okay. That is pretty cool. So we got Burglar, we have Champion, we have Guardian, we have Hunter, Minstrel, and Runekeeper. What are their bonuses? So they get Unyielding Will, which gives bonus will and vitality, and mitigations. Okay. So actually these would be really good for RKs. Or Minstrels. Let's see, so they got... Oh man. This is going to be the... They also have extra shadow mitigation, disease resistance, additional might and agility, so that would make them an additionally, particularly good guardian, champion, hunter, or burglar. Interesting. Shadow of the Eye, they lose, so they have reduced vitality, unfortunately. They have reduced fate, and they do one-handed axes. What do you think? See, honestly, I'm thinking Berg with dual-wield axes. But... I've already got 2 Runekeepers. I don't really want to do a Runekeeper. I got a level 75 champ. How are you? I'm gonna have to break down and do it. I'm gonna do the dwarf. Mordor. Ooh. What do you think? Ah, the guy with the big nose. Yes. Look as sleepy as possible. He looks angry. Yeah, that's what you want. Old anger guy. Yeah. I'll make him look super, like, with friggin'... Oh! The darkest 5 o'clock shadow. Nice. Can you not change his mustache? Like, you're just stuck with that mustache? Oh, no, here it is. Okay. That is a great mustache. Oh my gosh, these are amazing. I shall call him Mr. Whiskers. Those stashes. You could say he's got a real stash of them. Mr. Whiskers. That's what he shall be named. Make him slim, because he's gonna be a bird. Create character. No! The name is already in use. How dare you. Mr. Whiskers. There we go. Mr. Whiskers. There we go. I just had to add some Y's. The sad part is, like, when they come with a new thing, everybody makes new characters, and then, like, if you're a VIP, for example, you get to keep your name forever. So if you're always a VIP, your name, you keep it. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, if you keep your name can never be taken from you. So like in the server transfer thing, right? If you were a free to play player and a VIP transferred onto your server and you kept and they had your name and you hadn't been online in like 3 months, they'll take your name and when you log in you get like a -1 after your name. Alright, let's see how this goes. It is early yet, even for him. Lethe glances upward. It's been going on nigh for an hour now, I reckon. I suppose it's a fool's hope to think we'll get any more rest before dawn. You still got a bit of your rations left, Mr. Whiskers. You should eat while you can. Yeah, I'm a VIP, but like I've only ever played on Brandywine. Don't forget to set it by the door when you're finished. Alright. I don't know how you can eat that. Even the rat tastes better. Basky peers out into the dungeon halls of Barad-dûr. Ah, but I don't think either of us will have to eat like orcs much longer. There have been rumblings, you know. You've heard, haven't you? Yeah, this is, I literally just made this character. Like, I bought it today. I bought the expansion today. Alright, tell Vasky no. So, /no. Sit if you wish, Mr. Whiskers. I will sit. Oh, cool. They have a really cool sitting emote. They sit on their knees. Oh, no, never mind. The legs are set now. It's just you're in slop. Some wretched little creature, or so I've heard. Yep, I did. I broke down and I did it. I got home and went, it's the last day of work, last paycheck for now. I gotta do it. I spent the whole $140. See, here's the pack. Ultimate Fan Bundle. Yep. I broke down. I did it. I had to do it. And it never comes to anything. Oh, there he's talking about rising up and defeating. Only because you obey, like the thin-bearded coward you are. Ooh, man, that's a great dwarf insult. You have a thin beard. I think that makes me rank second in this, because I have a bigger beard than you. How are you? I will probably do mainly the story, and, you know, just level up. Is that all then, Vasky? Nothing else for the order to hear? Vasky begins to open his mouth, but after he notices a stern look, he decides to remain silent. I thought as much. Which one's my bunk? Is this my bunk? Oh man, they jump high. Alright, you lay down. You are free of your cage for the moment, lowly dwarves, but do not forget the punishment for the transgression. The great eye sees all. Interesting. Tell them yes. I will be adding him to the kin when I finish the intro. Or more accurately, an officer will be doing that. Nula Zagar stares at you impassively. That is very interesting. That's actually really cool. Dwarf, why do you stand idle when you know that what is demanded of you? Are you content to let the rest of your malformed kin bear these burdens for you? If that is so, the Dark Lord has little use for you. You are not useless, are you? You shake your head. I thought not. When your labors are finished, you are present yourself to Zorath, and do as you are bidden. Labor in the dungeons. Oh, they just give you a bunch of quests. Okay, so we need to kill maggots. Basically, just clear the whole thing out. So, I'm playing a Berg of the dwarf guy. A Berg of that new dwarf. See? Burglar. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Alright, so we got a pile of rubble here. Random loot crap. Right? Picking up our sullied plate. Another sullied plate. Let's get rid of this stupid loot here. We'll go invisible. Let's hit him with stealth cunning attack. Get a bleed on him. Hit him with that. Take him out. Get him more bleeds up there. I think I'm gonna do armor, but I might see. I think I'm gonna do armor just so that I can armor people, even though he's a burglar. But I'll yeah. But I feel like armor is what's most needed right now for the kin. So, oh, I didn't realize that other people picked armor. I might pick something else then. I don't push the keys. I actually click the skills. Yeah, armor makes the best shield that you can get. It also makes some pretty good 374 armor right now. And next, when the expansion comes out, they're adding more guild stuff. So having all that guild rep would be very, very useful. So they're going to add all that extra guild stuff. And so I'm assuming that means that the crafted stuff is going to be actually good. And yeah, armor can also make tools for helping people craft. But yeah, it can make the best shield in the game and all that. So having endgame crafters is really good. But especially because the next update, they're adding more gilded crafting. So that's very good news for me. Alright, so how are we gonna do this? Are we gonna do blue line? Are we gonna do red line? Are we gonna do yellow line? You know, what's the plan? What's the plan here? I probably won't do festival stuff just because the biggest reason is when a bunch of other LotRO streamers do stuff, they'll do they will do the festival and like it's kind of overdone. Plus, I don't really like festival things. Not a lot, anyway. Like, I like stuff, like, Fall Festival is a lot of fun. Summerfest, I never really liked it. I really like Anniversary, Yule, and Fall Fest. Also, I like Treasure Hunt. And I like Hobnanigans is a lot of fun, especially if you're all sitting there in Discord with your kin. So much fun. Like, next time Hobnanigans happens, we are all gonna go out there and have some Hobnanigans. I have the 8-year frame, but I've played for about 9. Yeah, it is. That certainly... Ooh, Shagrat. I know that name. Yeah, it's definitely a long time. Or quite some time, I should say. Hey, you know, to me, it's a great thing, especially for games like LotRO, you know, older kind of games, that it's still getting new players. So that makes me really happy, because I've played the game for so long, and I know that with all the new people, and also kind of with what our kin's aimed at, to get new people, to keep them in the game and whatnot, that it's gonna, you know, it's gonna keep players doing all the content and all the stuff, yeah, so that we can, you know, so the game will last longer. Bucket? What's the bucket for? Collect the bucket. Just pick up the bucket. Just pick up the bucket. Okay. Fill the bucket. Okay, interesting. Alright. Yeah, doing the main quest. Yeah. So I know Areki does this. I know a lot of other people. Like, I will go in and I'll be like, alright, hey guys, I need to do these deeds. I do plan on this character specifically to go through and do all the deeds as we go. So if somebody needs, after I finish the quest and whatnot for that area, I'll be like, alright, hey, does anyone need these Slayer deeds? And then we'll go through and do, and invite all the kin members and people who want to do them, and we'll go sit down, do the Slayer and Discover deeds. And, all that stuff. So if you guys need deeds or points or whatever, right, I will be, going through each area doing them as we go. And when I'm on Alex, obviously, I sit here and I'll go, okay, well, I'm going to do, I'm in Forchel, or I'm in this area, right? I'm doing these Slayer deeds. You guys need it? I'm doing Discover deeds. You guys need it? Okay. Let me, put this in here. Alright, sorry about that. It should be seeable in the top left corner. That's his name. I am from Seattle, like close enough to Seattle to basically say Seattle. Forge, okay. Alright. Oh, okay. It's too small. It's Mr. Whiskers. I guess it's not small to me because the screen is like 30 inches. And then I have another screen right here that's also 30 inches. So, yeah. That's why I keep looking over. Did I already get you? Yes, I did. YouTube. Yeah. Because it probably... Plus, because your guys' screens are all different. So, alright, we got a new skill. Oh, I love this one. Double-Edged Strike is a great skill. It's one of my favorites. Especially with, like, the combos you can do with it. By the way, smash that like button. Maybe. I don't know. Because I've played Bird, but I've only really ever played Yellow Line. So I haven't done a lot more than Yellow Line. Oh, looks like somebody needs a kin invite. Alright, so many of your kind have been sent to the Black Pits, but that is not your fate. But perhaps you may wish it were so. You are to leave the dungeons at once and present yourself to the mouth of Sauron upon the highest steps of the Twisted Stair. The Witch King of Angmar has come to Barad-dûr, seeking stronger servants for the dead city, and your unique heritage may be used of the Lord of the Nazgul. Relish the brief freedom to walk among the glorious works of Sauron the Great, dwarf, for your servitude is far from ended. Nice. My favorite class. I am like, so I have my Guardian, which I love. I also really like Lore Master. I've got a level 50 on Ithil, and I have a level 70 here, or maybe 65 here, almost 65. And then I also have a level 50 Captain on Ithil, and most of the other people are like level 30. So they're not like huge. They're not like way up there. Oh man. What have they done? It's begun. Lefty looked around at the scattered bodies, orc men and stout axes. Before I realized what was happening, Vasky and the others slew the men of the order and flew out of the dungeon. I wanted no part in this plot, but it's going to be much worse if we stay here longer. Perhaps we'll be able to hide in Udun, but escape Mordor? I do not think so. It does not matter where we go, but we have to get out of here. I know the way to the gates of the Dark Tower, but I'll need your help. What will it be? Heirlooms of the Lost Clan. Nice. Oh, it gives me armor. Sweet. Alright. It is now or never, Mr. Whiskers. Oh, it's going to be one of these ones. This will be fun. Alright, so you... Did you give me... I'm sorry about this. Okay. I need to, like... move this out of the way. Sorry. Alright, we're good. Did I get any? No, okay. All of this can't be us, can it? Why do orcs fight amongst themselves while our brethren make for the gates? Perhaps we have found some good fortune at last. Oh! So the orcs are fighting themselves? So do you guys know when that, one of the times when that was? And I think what they're trying to line this up with? Do you know? Like, I've got a pretty good idea. So, I think my guess is the time when Frodo and Sam were coming through here. Because that's when the orcs were fighting each other. They all had, when Sam went in, they had all, I believe when Sam went in, they had all already killed themselves. Because when Sam went into the tower, he's like, hey, there looks like there's been a battle here. Stained with black blood, Ashug lies dying among a number of fallen orcs. If I could move your arm, I'd slice your throat. Ashug coughs black blood and leaks the corners of the mouth. The sneak was on his way out like the high-up wanted. And then you lot come swinging knives around and it spooks him. Next thing I know, one of us gets a bit. And another takes a tumble off the stair. You lot are easy to put down, but not him, and we couldn't even if we wanted to. Or we'd be far for the pits. Ah, but some thought it'd be worth the pits to get that little frog. Oh, the sneak is Gollum. There you go. Orcs of Kirathungo fought orcs from Verador. Yep, right after Shelob. We were at each other's throats in an instant, and we forgot all about your little revolt, Shaklob. Always goes this way. Anyway, a few out, but it won't take long to round them up. Even if you find a way to get out of Lugbergs, you'll never escape. Your class is not accountable, but I want the abandoned stone. Alright, this'll do. What did I... Okay. That's good enough. There's no time to pick through the rest of these orcs about. We'll have to climb down to reach the gates. I'm just glad that they didn't make it like the stupid high elf intro. Where they are like, yeah, we're gonna scale you. I mean, it's a cool intro, but man, it takes forever to kill anything. And it's just so weird. Oh sure, don't even help me. Some ally you are. Make me fight these orcs by myself. I'm gonna die. Man, watch me die at level 4. There we go. Yeah, I really like this. Oh, hey, look, it's the sneak, or should I say Gollum. No! Oh, watch me get killed by Gollum. Okay, good. What was that? The Dark Lord's prisoner? No wonder he wanted to be rid of it. It's a good thing you drove it off, Mr. Whiskers. I swear, it looked so sickly and withered, but it had the strength of a dwarf. Ah, but there's no time to dwell on that. We've got to keep moving. But if we cross his paths again, we better keep our distance. Okay, so this is also in the past. Or I guess, maybe not. It's not far now, but I fear the worst is still ahead of us. Ashug was right about one thing. Even if we escape the Dark Tower, we won't get far without being noticed. And it won't be Udin for us after all this. I promise you that. We'll end up in the Black Pits, or they'll bring us to the Dead City. I hope it doesn't come to that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it'd have to be, because Gollum was in there way before. Yeah, I think you're right. It's gotta be way before. One of the orc captains fell in fighting. Wish they'd give me, like, more than the level 1 gear. Ah! They're gonna do this. Yeah, aren't they gonna notice the orc with the mad, awesome facial hair? you know? I think it might just fool them. Now listen, Mr. Whiskers, there's a long causeway just ahead of us around the corner, and at its end, the gates of the Dark Tower. Since you look like a proper orc, why don't you scout ahead and peer around the corner? That's the way we'll make run for it. Ooh. You spy an orc, load me over a wounded stout axe, blocking the way out. The name adds something special to the lore. What did you see? Is the way clear? You tell Lithy that you spied a massive urk and a wounded stout axe on the causeway, and many more stout axes have fallen in their attempts to escape. I knew they'd set a trap for us. I just knew it. Lethy gnashes his teeth in anger. Bah! Perhaps if I pretend to be your prisoner, we might be able to fool that urk. If not, well, it's our only chance, Mr. Whiskers. Follow me. He's gonna die hardcore. Ha! Did you think the Great Eye would just let you walk out of Lugberg, Shaklob? Ushkrak whips Vasky before turning to you. You, orc, why is that one not in change? And where did you get that? And where did they get that knife? As he looks you over. Clever, clever. That's your plan, is it, Stonefilth? I don't want to die! Okay. Did this make you run? Cool. Here to Mr. Wizard, Savior Rohan, the Shire, and the Mighty Beards. Let's call him. I fled from the Dark Tower. I did not look back. I could not. I traveled through many unfamiliar lands, but Mordor never seemed far enough behind. But here, among the Blue Mountains, my heart is free of dread. Ooh! The Rusted Gate. So where are we? Okay, so we just got all the way up to Thorin's Gate. Cool. Is this a new area? No, that's the entrance. That's that zone. Alright, cool. Naggly. That was quite a story, Mr. Whiskers. I think it took all of us quite by surprise. A welcome surprise, of course. Not just any dwarf could do as you have done. It has been a long week for us door hands. Our steward, Gower Dordsmith, was preparing a great celebration for Skorgrim, our king of old, a ritual of commemoration, he called it. But after the Longbeards came to Arid Luing, demanded tribute, he sent us down here to close the pass. We've been at it for nigh on a week now, and if my reckoning is right, we missed the celebration too. No, 3 nights back. Some thanks we get. Naggly appears to realize his grievances pale in comparison to the plight of the Stout Axes. Here, I am complaining about a missing party to you, Mr. Whiskers. Forgive my foolishness. Forgive my foolishness, Mr. Whiskers. Mr. Whiskers. I can't speak for everybody, but I think we would be glad to hear more of your tales when we return to Thorin's Hall. Perhaps you would even be welcome to stay among us for a time, if the steward allows it. Mr. Whiskers had told us enough for one night, I think. Okay. Oh, come on, Naggly, we haven't even heard half of it. It's been quite a long way from Mordor to the Blue Mountains. Oh, just tell us a little more, won't you? No, now. It's no good to hear the whole story all at once. Besides, we've got orders from Gormer, and they'll be in time for stories tomorrow. Oh man, he just books it. Yes, Nagli swiftly recounts her tale. After finishing, Nagli referred to bring you to the steward to Thorin's Hall, and you might judge your worth to the door hands. I can do that. Just as soon as Bjarni arrives to take watch. He's almost an hour late now. It's not like him. I'd like to hear the tale from you if it's not too much trouble. It'd make a journey to Thorin's Hall seem faster for both of us. A chill wind blows. Do you feel it? I wonder what's keeping Bjarni. Oh dear. Oh, shit. Okay. Scorpion King, but you're dead. You've lain in saints since Steward Gormer found you in the Silver Deep. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, okay. How do you walk amongst us once more? Be not afraid. Hearken to me, dour hands, and all shall be revealed. Skorgrim glares at you, his eyes flash with an unearthly glow. You are far from home, aren't you? It is by the hand of Ivar and the sacrifice of your steward that I live against once more. But I do not come bearing glad tidings, for we have been betrayed. He's just jealous of your style. If I was in my whatchamacallit, the Longbeard have massacred our people during the ritual, and their treachery stains my tomb with dour hand blood. But hope is not lost. And if you can't wait to kill him, you're gonna be in such a great surprise at level 50 with the story. It's so good. It's such a good surprise. And watch your legs disappear. It's time to make a choice. Will you remain here and wait your doom, or... Yeah, don't listen to the zombie. Will you follow me and seek for new glory? A few of the dour hands have chosen Falmscorn, but some seems they might still be swayed. Warning. Oh, you just warned them. Okay. Skorgrim's return was foretold. I must honor Gormer's will. Are you saying the Longbeards must answer for the treachery? You say Skorgrim means to deceive us? Whatever you are no dour hand. He's like, given the force wave. If Lord Skorgrim believes that Angmar is our ally, then it is so. You seem a fine dwarf, but you must understand, we dour hands are also a lost people. We tended the hall of Thorin Oakenshield for many years, and what thanks did the Longbeards offer us? Naught but a massacre of our brothers and sisters. Whatever you think Skorgrim King to be, he and the might of Angmar could help us step out of the shadows of the Longbeard and reclaim our former glory. Flee the Longbeards if you must, but if you do, know that I will not hesitate to raise my axe against you. Something troubles me about Skorgrim's word, and that deathly man makes me uneasy. I wish to trust the words of Skorgrim, but I cannot. Does he speak for himself, or does Ivar speak through him? It is true that the steward ceased sending tribute to the Lonely Mountain some months ago, but our quarrels with the Longbeard never ended in bloodshed, until now. I wish to hear what the Longbeards have to say to these accusations. Have Skorgrim King spoken true, or is it some conspiracy guided by the hand of Angmar? Will you accompany Mr. Whiskers? Perhaps the voice of a stout axe might do more to ease the unrest than that of a dour hand. It is a long way, but I will guide us. Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. I suppose this is as far as I go, with the look of disdain barely masked on his face, naggly eyes Longbeards that have stopped him in Thorin's Hall. When the Longbeard expedition arrived, I recognized a few of them. They are led by a dwarf named Dwalin, and he is hailed as a hero by many of the Longbeards. He is an old dwarf, white of beard, and is not unlikely that he has assumed the mantle of steward. Excuse me. If his people truly slaughtered my own, there shall be further bloodshed between us. But I'm no longer certain who seeks to do harm to the Dourhands. You know much of the ways of the enemy, and I know if our people have been deceived but to some foul end. I beg you, Mr. Whiskers, speak to Dwalin on my behalf. I can handle myself. Let Dwalin know what has happened. Dwalin looks upon Thorin's Hall. He strokes his beard uneasily. What a mess they've left behind. Who are you, and what business do you have in this hall? You introduce yourself to Dwalin as a stout axe of Mordor who escaped imprisonment by the enemy and fled to distant lands to seek refuge. You explain that you encountered Skorgrim and Ivar on the road to Thorin's Hall, and that Skorgrim claimed the lands of the Longbeards massacred by the Dourhands. A massacre, aye, you could call it that, but it was the work of Ivar Bloodhand, not Longbeards. Indeed, it was Ivar who roused Skorgrim from his long rest, but it was not some miracle of fortune that made it so. It was Ivar's vile sorcery and the unwitting sacrifice of many Dourhands that bound a terrible spirit to his remains. Whatever the Dourhands think of Skorgrim, he is not who he appears to be. Although I believe that your Dowhand friend means it knows harm, he still has much to answer for, and I do not doubt that he wishes to hear the truth of this sorry matter for himself. If it is a refuge you seek, you may earn it by helping us restore these halls from years of neglect by the Dourhands. Even if he had not succumbed to evil, Gormr still failed in the task my lord has set for him. If Nagli proves trustworthy, he may dwell in Freren's court, but he is forever banished from Thorin's Hall. Do you accept? Yes. Good, good. Now, I have never heard of this clan that you mentioned, these Stout Axes, but you are welcome in Thorin's Hall, so long as you work to aid the Longbeards. Yay! Alright, so I'm level 6. We get a title. We have a couple titles. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to have that title there. Yeah, he's like, you might be from Mordor, but... Alright, so we decided on blue line burglars that we want to do. We want to do blue line. Whatever, man. You're small and have a cool beard. Welcome aboard. And not to mention, you got a pretty sweet... You got a pretty sweet mustache. I'll try a blue line. Alright. So we got that. What are our race traits? So our race traits are one-handed axe damage, two-handed axe damage, and dagger damage. Nice! So as a burglar, that means you get 6% dagger damage. Oh, cool. And you also get additional fire type damage, so that's good. More vitality. More mitigations. Wit, determination, and fortitude. Nice. Oh, okay. Craft experience modifier. That's nice. Travel to Thorin's Hall. Stout shield. Ooh, okay. This is not... It's kind of like the high elf one with the parry, but like I can't use... Even without the use of a shield. Holy crap! That's really good. I'm gonna make a bird tank. And shadow mitigation, okay. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so... Burglar Tank has joined the game. Yeah. Alright, so, did I finish? This is the intro? It's good to see you. Alright, so I'm gonna finish this. Ah, there we go. Alright, there's the intro. Right, so I'll accept that quest, and, so I'm gonna just start opening up all these boxes and whatnot. So, we're gonna get our armor here first. We're gonna put that on. And then let's put on... Is this a two-handed? No, that's a one-handed axe. So let's put you... And then we have our offhand. How do you put on your offhand? Okay, so... Oh, okay. Duh, shield. Okay. Alright, so there's that. I got that on. I believe if we go to here... Critical Eye. Burglar's Game. Okay, that's not what I want. Equipment. Daggers. Okay. Okay, so I haven't unlocked the thing yet, so... Check Discord. Okay. Oh, so you just started on your Berg. Yeah, so they added the primary weapon slot, like these side things, and those are for, I'll show you, these cosmetics. So I'm going to open up this, our fan bundle here. So it gives you all this everything, everything. You get some War Steed stuff, you get a couple pets, and this is from the 130 version. So, but you get these weapon auras, which are really cool, and they basically, you put them on your weapon in these additional slots here, and it makes your weapon glow, basically. So we got our earring here, which is going to be very useful, extra XP, which is great. This is not very useful for a while, so we'll put that over there with the other horses. I will in about 5 minutes. I'll say 5 minutes. Alright, so we got some more cosmetic armor. So we got our 1-year gift box. We got our 2-year gift box. So we'll put these in here. We got our 3-year gift box with our keys. We got our 4-year gift box. We got our 5-year gift box. We have our Isengard armor, which is basically the same thing as with those armor Aerolingus. We have our 6-year, our 7-year, and our 8-year. So that's going to be all in there. Alright, we're going to put that there. Save those. And let's open up these two cosmetic boxes, and I'll show you what those. Alright, so the first one is going to be the cosmetic armor of the Dead City. And this looks pretty awesome, just looking at it. Right, I really like it. And it also glows. There's a hooded cloak. Oh, that's awesome. But I think I'm gonna go with the hooded cloak, just because I like. We got our shoulder pads and our chest piece. So there's that. Oh, and our boots. All right. So we got our shoulder, head, shoulders, knees and toes. Sorry. Alright, so there's that. So it looks pretty awesome, I think. Like, I honestly think it glows and it's just super cool. So that's the one of them. Then here's the other one. So we'll open that up. And it's kind of a good guy-ish one. So we'll put that on. It looks, it's just as cool. Alright, so it's got pants. And it also has a hooded cloak, which doesn't let you keep the helmet on. But it also has normal cloak. In that case, I'll be using it like that. So there's that. We'll put head, shoulder pads, gloves, chest, pants. We got our boots. We got our cloak and our hooded cloak. So there's that. Our other set of cosmetic armor right there. Which is pretty awesome. That looks, I mean, I really like it. That looks really cool. But I'll stick with for now, I'll stick with my, my my burglar-esque outfit. So there's that. And I mean, like, they're awesome, so. Got that. Deed completed. Okay. So I'm going to show you all a super awesome trick, right? So if you are online, right, on any character, right, you can open up your social panel, right? Hit O, whatever. Then you can hit where it says filter. And this is awesome. So you can type in our kin name. And you can see everybody who's not anonymous who's online, right? So there's 30 people online currently. And I know that Ryalax, I know that Thavar are officers, I know that Mum is an officer, and I know that I think that's all the officers that are on. Okay, so I'm going to send Mum a tell, be like, hey, send me an invite. It's Alex. So, if you need an invite on the kin, right, instead of asking in world chat or whatever, right, you can always type this in. You can hit O and then following, type in the kin name, and it could be for any kin. So yeah, you can do that and invite to the kin, and there we go. Did I accidentally decline? All right, no, there we go. All right, cool. And see, we got our 2 pages of people on. And there you go. Yeah, I saw you asking in World. That's why I mentioned this ballin. Oh, Mr. Whiskers. You know, it's kind of frustrating that I cannot see my whiskers. Oh, they keep the helmet on regardless. I'm liking that helmet slightly less. I'm liking that gear slightly less now. Because I need to have the Dwarven. I need to have my name be known to all. Alright, so we're going to do that. And so it wants us to go talk to Nagely in Ferent's Court. Looks like there's a deed over here. Looks like you'll never give a damn. The things these eyes have seen. Alright, so we got a deed unlocked, and that's actually an Enedwaite deed. There's a couple of Enedwaite deeds. So we got our kin house invite. Let's see what these dogs look like. Alright, so we got dogs. This is an adorable puppy. There's an adorable puppy. So if you ever want to know how to rename your pets, you're going to type in /CPET, no spaces, then type in rename, RENAME, and you can't see it because it's behind the thing, and then you can name it, and it will change the name to, you know, whatever you want. So I named it after my dog, as she is a dingo / kelpie. You have a quest. Is this that? Ooh, no, I don't like that quest. But I got me and my dog and I. Dog meat? No. No one likes that quest. Alright, and so you're the other... I don't want to talk to you, though. What do we got here? Deed bestowed. Find Thorin's gates. Cool. Crafting. Alright. Oh, okay. This guy? Flocy? Well, I'll accept that one. Oh, the new mounts. Okay. So... Damn. Okay. Here you go. Let me get rid of... Put all these in here. Alright. So we got our mounts. And we got our Steed of the Dead City and Steed of the Great Alliance. Okay? So we'll get on the Dead City one first. So that is a very big horse. But so there's that. His name is Harbinger. Oh, I like that. And then there's Silver Sky here, who is the matching for this. So pretty cool. Let me move this out of the way. I know, it's so big. It's a giant horse. Okay, so... Tinder. I will not swipe right on that. Hey, the rest of you all, like, lagging? Like, the stream? Alright. Okay. Actually not gonna do this quest. Oh, okay, so I had to be in Thorin's Hall. So, oh, he's down here, okay. Oh, man, okay, I am bad at reading maps, I'm sorry. Apparently he's right here. There we go, okay. Let's go with the rust dies. Oh, he's disappeared. We just... He just completes the... Okay, well that was... okay. Well, I guess I'll do them. So, do you guys think that Flossie or Flossie has a brother or sister named Brushy? Or maybe one named Mouthwashy? Hey, you know we have a kin ad specifically designed for... to warn people of our puns. Alright. So we are going to talk to Egil Oldbeard. And what... But it's your puns. You're like, I am not taking any responsibility for your bad jokes. Alright, so we got our Master of Apprentices. So what do we want to do? Do we want a armor? I heard a couple of you guys are armorers. We could do an explorer. I've got a couple explorers, but I don't really use them a lot. My lore master's an explorer. We could be a weaponsmith. My main is a weaponsmith, so we could do tinker, which is jeweler, prospector, and cook. Yeoman, which would be a cook, farmer, and a tailor. We could be a woodsman, woodworker, forester, and farmer, or a historian, scholar, weaporsmith, and farmer. I don't know if we have a lot of woodsmans. The least useful? They're all pretty useful. Like, definitely the most useful one would be the explorer, because you can get the wood and the ore. No, my lore master is a woodsman. What y'all thinking? I think I might go with Taylor with the Explorer. Because then I can make myself armor. But I think having a high level or a high rank jeweler would be very useful. I'm gonna go with the Tinker. Because that seems to be something that a dwarf would do. So we'll grab the quest Introduction to Cooking, Introduction to Jewel Crafting, and alright, so we're gonna talk to him. Grab that. Run over here. We got our Track Mind skill. Introduction to Jewel Crafting. Thank you, thank you. Alright, so we will open our crate. What do we got in our crate here? So we got ingredients to make a hard biscuit. So craft a cup of spring barley flour. Ingredients, cup. Alright, so I need some cooking supplies. We'll put that on, and we'll make a cup of spring barley flour. I'm sorry that my inventory is an absolute mess. So he wants me to make a hard biscuit. Yes, so we'll make a hard biscuit. So we'll do that. We got our hard biscuit. One time I accidentally ate it or equipped the gear before, but now they just don't take them anymore. Take them away, which is really nice because like I used to be like, oh, it's a new gear or a food, I should eat it. So we got that. He wants us to make a copper ring, so we'll equip our jeweler tools and process some copper shavings. No. We need to make a copper ring. Almost totally screwed that up. Just a witness. Oh, and he done goofed. Alright, so I made that. So that's level 7. That'll be kind of useful when we get there. So we got that, and we got our food, and we got our copper. So we got our copper ore, and I need to craft copper ingot. So we gotta run all the way over here. Gotta run all the way over here. And we're gonna stand right here. And we're gonna craft this. So cook, jeweler, prospector, and let's make a copper ingot. Turn on the prospector's tools. Thank you very much, Arashi. Alright, and that leveled us up. So that's great. I'm gonna accept that, close that, and let's go turn this in. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. That'll be very helpful. At the very least, it won't break every 2 minutes. Bingo Boffin. I don't like Bingo Boffin. He is a very needy hobbit. Remote quest. From tracker. Okay. So we're gonna turn in here. Awesome. So now we got our title. We're a handyman, which is great. Finish that. Cool. We gotta talk to our master apprentices, apparently. Practice make perfect. Okay. Free. I'm not gonna complain about that. Alright. So, Bruni. Let's see where's Bruni. Bruni can be found among the armor merchants. So that would be over here by the armor smith. So we're gonna go over there. Turn that in. Hit that like button. subscribe, comment. I don't know, just trying to be like other YouTubers where they're like, okay, so I'm gonna make a bad joke here, but seem like it's really cool. Alright, so we got that, and he wants me to go talk to a couple other people. So they are to collect the damaged armor from the gods at Nogland. Okay, so that'll be that. We're gonna get our cave claw legs. Okay. And so we're gonna grab this guy's quest. I'm sorry, Flossie. We're gonna head down here, talk to them, and then we're gonna head over here. Ha! A fellow dwarf burglar with the same armor as me. You, sir. Alright. What are the chances of two? Yeah, we gotta go back there and we need to see if his beard is as good as mine. Alright, we will inspect the beard. Not bad. I mean, it's not nearly as good as this, but I mean, it's not bad. There can, after all, only be one Mr. Whiskers. But he looks like a very close, like maybe kind of Wolverine-y with that helmet and stuff. Anyway. Kinda twins. We need to go this way. Ah! Best return to check something ever. Alright, let's see how this blue line burglar works that everybody likes so much. And it doesn't look like horrible damage. Subtle stab. Oh, interesting. So how does this work? So I throw... Hmm. Oh, okay. I can like it. So we got Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer is actually pretty easy. But we are here for the cave crawler legs. There we go. Nice. I don't know, because I never pre-ordered Mordor. And see, I only have the one item. I don't have both of them. We got a young cave claw over here. We're gonna get another one. And... it's going by pretty well. Do we have... is something up here? Alright, alright. That's actually pretty cool, the reflect heal. So we're gonna go to the next spot. He wants to kill... I don't want to go in there. Not yet, anyway. Oh, we got some shoulder pads. Are they better? No, they're not. They're equivalent. We got some light hides, which is always good. It's always good to have. Alright. So in about 10-ish, 10-ish minutes, right, I'm just going to finish up a couple of these quests, and then I think that will be... I think I'll call that Rachel Roth. Once I finish a couple of these quests up. What does the fox say? Apparently says, ah! Oh, is that area of effect? It is! Double-edged strike is area of effect! What? That's awesome! Yeah, Metalsmith makes the armor. Well, it's Armorsmith or whatever. No, it's Armsman, which makes the weapons. And Metalsmith makes the... Yeah, Metalsmith makes the armor. It's an area of effect skill. The Arming Cave. Ooh, what happened? What am I doing inside the Arming Cave? I was standing guard just outside the door like I always do, and then... Ah, my head! Someone must have clubbed me and dragged me inside while they rived the Arming Cave bare. This is terrible. That caved-in passage must be how they got in. Someone spent a long time digging that tunnel, I'd wager. Hurry up back to Captain Unar and tell him what happened. Tell him also that it won't happen again. I'm sure it won't help matters, but please tell him I wasn't sleeping at my post. I don't know how that could have happened. And on my shift. Yeah, you just gotta... Yeah, you just... Probably just gonna have to go get the mats. Like, go find them. There should be some in Rohan. Yeah, let's turn these couple quests here. Get ourselves some level. Right, so there's one quest down. So, we gotta go down here first. Yeah, because nobody wants to go to Rohan to farm it. Let me ask you a question. Actually, I forgot. I'm really liking that self-heal. That heal on hit. That's pretty nice. Alright, and we got to level 8. Oh! So we have a trait point that we can buy. So we got Riddle, which is a good skill. So we got a trait point. So we can increase our stealth level, which I don't really use stealth. We increase our evade. What do we get here? Grants a heal over time when you evade an attack. Huh, you're pretty good. Tank burglar, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so we got Bob and Weave healing. So, yeah, let's do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get our dodge. Get that additional keep it aliveness. There we go. Killed those guys, and off we go. Oh, they have a pretty cool jump. Look at that. Look at that jump. They like jump like a normal human, like a normal person would jump. When he lands, he goes all like ninja arms. He sticks his arms out behind him. Ninja run. Alright. So yeah, in about 10-ish minutes, we're going to just finish up this last quest right here. And, you know, I'm going to end the stream. And then Alice and I have a date that we're going to go on. So we're going to do that. And then I'll... Dang, you used to be able to walk through that door. Shush. We're going to go on a date afterwards. And then we're going to... Then I'll probably be on later. If not, I'll be on in the morning. And we'll see what we decide to do in the morning. So we're just gonna run all the way through here. Don't need to worry about any of this stuff. Oh, okay, those guys are hostile. Alright, we're running through here. Got our stealth going for us. Get this goblin for the deed. We're rooted. Long 10-second route. Alright, we're just invisible you. You unlocked another deed, so I gotta riddle some stuff. How many times do you use? We probably gotta use that like, yeah, like 200 times. Alright, so we're gonna go here, hit him, boom, boom, boom. Alright, and you're dead. Well. Alright, and you're dead. Take you out. There we go. Interesting. Never actually been all the way through here. It's been, I think they changed these quests a little bit. Oh, I'm lagging. Okay, we good. Right. Here we go. Cool. Oh, in a frozen troll. That's pretty. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been all the way back here. Look at that. There's a stone troll. Pretty cool. Alright, dead Dower Hand. So we're gonna search that. So we got a goblin here. Alright. So can we come out? Is there a way out over here? Doesn't look like it, but there's a chair. It's like someone like sitting here. So now we gotta leave this whole instance. Alright, and we got Goblin Slayer number 1 completed, so we now need to kill another 60 goblins to get that 2,000 virtue experience. So that'll probably be sometime next time. We'll put on that ring there, and I'll show you these aura effects. This is pretty cool. So you put them on. It should be making that glow. Well, I'll figure it out. There's something with them. I don't know, maybe somebody just decided that they were going to make a charitable donation to the Elven Ruins. Charitable. Don't worry, I know you'll cherish my jokes forever. Nothing. Alright, so we're going to turn these in, we're going to turn this guy here, we're going to turn it up there, and then I think we'll call that good for tonight. I hope you all had fun, my kin members and friends. Obviously, also, congratulations to everybody getting to 3 pages again. We had 43 kin members on at one point this wonderful Friday, so congratulations on that. And, you know, I don't know, I couldn't be prouder. And I'm super grateful that you're all so very helpful and so awesome to each other, so... Okay, he's at Nagaland. So you can turn these in, and then we will call that a day. turn you in. You got a knife you can give me that's actually better than anything that I have currently. So I'll put you on. Looks like a butter knife. I'm gonna run up to Dwalin here. Probably just hop on the horse and. Look at that cape flapping in the wind.
What do you need?
Alright,
Might you lend me an ear?
cool. Gonna run out here. And we'll talk to him. And I think it's going to send us to Nogland, which should be the next place that we need to go. So we'll finished up Thorin's Hall here today, and tomorrow or next week or something we'll just keep going through and see how that goes. If you liked the video, hit like, make a comment, or subscribe, as all YouTubers say. Alright, sweet. So we go to Nogland next, so I'll just log out here and call that good. The mustache. Alright, cool. Thank you.